what are the things that your parents did, or the things that they said that you would like to adopt or apply to fatherhood for you and your children?
For my dad, so my dad was around till I was 10, and then my mum just broke up, and then my mum got remarried when she got married. She wasn't married to my dad.
Oh.
She got married when I was 15. So from 0 to 10, a really good thing that I always say about my dad, he's a really good giver. He's a very good giver, but I think to his own detriment. And that's what I realized. So if my dad has £10, he would give you £9 and he would have £1. But that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? But he's always giving, and I feel like I got that from him and my mum. And he's a really, really good giver, especially with money, and he won't not give you anything, even if he doesn't have anything. He'll just try and give you something if he doesn't have anything. And from my mum, I think that's probably one of the only things I got from my dad. And he's a smooth criminal as well. he's got 12 kids, so let's put that out there. So
Okay.
he's a smooth guy.
Got swimmers.
And he's hardworking as well, and he's got a skill. So he works. He's like a builder and a handyman, right? He fix up anyone's kitchen, all that kind of stuff, right? And I think I used to go to work with him from when I was young up to about 10. I used to go to work with him a lot, so I always see him working with his hands. I'm a graphic designer. I mean, I don't work in the same respect as building wood and working with wood and that, but I work with my hands. Do you know what I mean? I'm on a computer all day using my hands, right? And I just got the sense of having maybe a craft or a something that you do. Do you know what I mean? Yes, he is great at that. Do you know what I mean? That's what he does. And I think I got that sense from him. Cause I've been a graphic designer for 15 years, and my dad's been doing that since he came to this country from maybe about 20. Now, he came for 14, but I think he's been doing handyman stuff since he was about 20, 21 or whatever. So he's been doing that for long. So I've seen my dad do the same thing for a long period of time. And obviously there's maybe sometimes you don't want to do that thing. But I think that's where I kind of got that trait from as well. And from my mum, again, very generous, very hard though, in the sense that she wasn't necessarily, I was going to segue into something else, but yeah, she's very hard. So it wasn't necessarily too emotional. So I think that's a good thing for me. Do you know what I mean? In terms of being a boy. You don't want to go out there and kind of be too emotional. I feel like my dad's more emotional than my mum. I'm really kind of breaking it down here. My dad's kind of more emotional than my mum. But my mum really, really kind, again, a giver, always looked after me, always loved me. And I get that from her. And I feel like my mum was just a good archetype for a woman. And it took me long to realize that. At one point when I was 19, I was having just troubles with just relational with my mum. And I felt like she didn't. Why is it broken?
Don't get distracted by me, guys.
I felt like
It's just moving.
I felt like my mum actually didn't love me. And then I realized that she loved me, just not in the way that I saw love. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone loves differently. So in the sense that her love for me was cooking for me, never going hungry, never being cold, always having heating, having a house, never being homeless, went to a good school. Mom took me to a Catholic school, then shipped me off west to go to another Catholic school in secondary school, right? She always provided for me, isn't it? But I wanted attention. But because, again, back to the attention thing, I wanted maybe attention, and because I didn't really get necessarily the kind of attention I wanted from her, I felt like she didn't love me. And then I kind of realized no, my mum is a really good person and a really good woman and a really good mum. And I didn't see it until I kind of got older, and I kind of thought about it, and I kind of reckoned with my own feelings. And I was like, no, my mum's good. And then I feel like I also picked a woman that's as good as my mum, and they get on great. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I think if I didn't kind of reckon with the fact that my mum loves me, she just loves me in this way, the best way she knows how, and what she's doing, and I have to accept that, that maybe she's not going to love me in the way I think she should love me. What is that? Do you know what I mean? And she does love me. And I think that I have had that, just that inner kind of battle with my mum. It taught me a lot about her and what kind of stuff I got from her and the good traits I got from her, and just growing up with her. But yeah.